House Oversight Committee releases over 33,000 Epstein-related documents. Washington, September 2, 2025. In response to a subpoena from the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee, the U.S. Department of Justice turned over a trove of files related to deceased sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The GOP-led committee promptly released 33,295 pages of materials, including court documents, police interviews, surveillance videos, and flight logs. Most of the released documents, estimated at 97%, were previously in the public domain, according to Democratic members of the committee and media analysis. That said, a small portion, about 3%, contains previously unreleased content, notably flight logs of Epstein's private aircraft from 2000 to 2014, obtained from Customs and Border Protection. Jail footage from the night of Epstein's death, now covering 13 hours rather than a shorter span released earlier, potentially offering a clearer view of previously missing segments. While the committee chairman, Representative James Comer, Republican Kentucky, defended the release as a step toward transparency, critics argue the selection appears more performative than substantive. Republican Representative Thomas Massie and Democrat Representative Ro Khanna are advancing a discharge petition, a procedural move to force a House vote on legislation, the Epstein Files Transparency Act, that would compel the Justice Department to release all unclassified Epstein records, including those held by the FBI. They're set to hold a press conference with victims to reinforce the urgency. However, Speaker Mike Johnson has dismissed the petition as unnecessary, pointing to the committee's ongoing access to and review of more documents. The spotlight has now turned to financial oversight. Senator Ron Wyden, Democrat Oregon, chair of the Senate Finance Committee, has accused Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent of impeding access to suspicious activity reports, SARs, that could shed light on Epstein's financial ties. Wyden has intensified his call for transparency, while Treasury officials assert that all relevant SARs have been made available under proper restrictions. What it all means. Scale versus substance. Though the document dump is large, the incremental revelations are limited, prompting skepticism about real breakthroughs. Public pressure mounts. The coordinated efforts by Massie, Khanna, and Wyden signal mounting bipartisan determination to leave no stone unturned, especially as victims prepare to speak publicly. Ongoing oversight. With more subpoenas issued, including to Epstein's estate, Ghislaine Maxwell, and possible testimony from former officials, the investigation is far from complete.